And I hope every one of you that helps Tim in his nasty fucking crimes, I hope you all get to experience the same thing. If you have children, I hope that they get tortured just like the way you torture people. I hope they get used and abused just the way you fucking torture people, and use and abuse them. I hope it all happens, and then nobody's ever held accountable because that's what you allowed to happen. That's what you allowed to happen. This is the downfall of society. When people start acting like this and they're never held accountable, they literally infiltrate somebody's internet connection in order to send them to jail by putting a whole bunch of fucking bullshit in their feed. Uh, Still haven't had a conversation, right? Remember when Timmy got caught taking money from Russia, and he literally said during his live feed that he'd have a conversation, but he doesn't. He doesn't. Okay, and so the dude infiltrated somebody's internet connection mine to fuck with my mind until I went to jail. He's done it. He did this for about a month. It took about a month. That's how obsessed all these people are with me, but they don't want to pay me. Tim will rather pay a hate crime, a guy for doing a hate crime on LGBT crosswalk, and then all of a sudden, all the rainbow crosswalks disappear. Oh my goodness. Like, why would Tim have that much power? Oh, because he's a fucking loser in the fucking blackmail club. He's probably a fucking pedophile, too. I can't imagine what big secret he would have that is worth like fucking everybody else's life up over and torturing other people over. I have no clue what such a big secret is that you would cause yourself to have so bad of karma. See, that's one of the things they tried to come and say last year, that I was just experiencing. It was all karmic. It was karmic. It was karma for me to experience all that fucking psychotic shit. Yeah. It's just karma for me to experience all that psychotic shit where I don't even know what the fuck happened still. See, because I asked James O'Keefe for answers and things just got worse. I turned in tip to FBI and things just got worse. It took about like 8 months for things to get worse. But it did. And I'm not convinced at this point that James O'Keefe isn't a fucking criminal because, innocent people can speak. Innocent people can speak. It would have been normal if I would have reached out to him and then like a couple months later he would have replied. But no, I got tortured instead. Because he's a piece of shit that only cares about money and only cares about power and only cares about clout. That's pretty much what it is. But so is Allison and so is Tim. Because they don't even have their any original ideas. Anything that Tim said he was gonna do, he never fucking did. Like, oh, we're gonna be building culture, and we're gonna be setting up Saturday morning cartoons. But in the same building, we're gonna have poker too. By the way, like that ever made fucking sense? Because he doesn't think about these things. He doesn't think about these things. All he thinks about is enriching himself and looking good, because that's what narcissists fucking do. See, just like none of those people thought about what they were doing to me, because all they care about is clout and money and greed. That's all they care about. And they were sitting there in jail. I swear I heard Portland Andy's voice kept telling me I'm so selfish while I'm locked in a box because of all the fucking shit that they did to me over fucking 3 to 4 weeks. While I'm locked in a box, being told I'm so selfish. Why am I so selfish? Why? Because I asked to be paid for my work instead of breadcrumbed and stolen from. Is that why? Is that why I'm so selfish? Or I was tired of being tortured for weeks at a time and not getting answers, because it's all a game. It was never about getting answers. It never was. They had me run around all over the place. I even had another interaction with a police officer. Like I said, well, the first time I was running around before I went to jail, I ended up in like the middle of the woods, so somewhere that I had been before, but I have still no fucking clue why. And these are just little bits of answers I've never gotten, right? They just stacked up more and more and more questions in my head, and they never fucking answer because they're criminals who want to fucking drive me crazy. And you as law enforcement that will not put them in prison, that makes you just as guilty. I hope it happens to your children. I hope it happens to your wife. I hope it happens to your cousins, your brother. I hope it happens to everybody you fucking know, because you won't put them in fucking prison.
From the commander-in-chief himself. President Trump posted, Melania and I are saddened to hear about Joe Biden's recent...
Not only that, they're acting like the whole reason I was running to all these places, right, is because they were acting like I was going to meet up with Tim. And then when I get in the jail, they yell about some messages from some stranger about Tim through the fucking, while I'm in fucking like solitary confinement where you shit in the fucking hole and nobody has flushed this damn fucking hole for what smells like fucking 2 weeks. And they're sitting there yelling about me about Tim after they just acted like we were going to meet up with Tim. I can't explain to you the psychological fucking shit show. And no, James, I will never believe you're a good person. I believe you wanted me dead too because of lies that Tim and his fucking crew told. And I will never fucking trust you. I believe you participated in Tim's fucking bullshit against me, and I will never fucking trust you. I might have trusted you if you would have spoken a fucking word in the last 2 years, but I don't. I think you're the main evil that Tim paid to go after me. Instead of exposing Tim like I asked, which would have resolved every fucking day before all this fucking shit show happened, you didn't. You didn't. And you thought that you were more important than everybody. And I believe your coworkers. I believe your coworkers that they were in the right for kicking you out of your own business, because you probably do the same shit as Tim. You probably do the same shit as Tim, sitting there taking everybody's ideas, thinking they're yours for free, and never paying them or not paying them what they're worth. See, Tim never paid me. Tim never paid me. I never got a dime from Tim, but he thought it was okay to steal from me for 5 years. Everything that I said that was brilliant that he wanted just was his. He was breadcrumbing me like I was going to have a job or an opportunity somehow to meet up with him. Ask him why he got so hyped up about Austin all the time. And then he never fucking showed up because it's all a fucking game. It was all a fucking game to use and abuse me. And y'all never hold him accountable. Even when he infiltrates the fucking internet and in jail in retaliation because I won't shut up about it. Well, I'll never shut up about it, bitch. I'll never shut up about it, bitch. You're a millionaire who's used somebody who's not only in poverty, but has several disabilities. And none of them are schizophrenia